everybody? It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're opening up the phone lines 800-585-1051. All right. Now we're asking, would you help your child flee the country if they did something that got them in trouble? So the story comes from a gentleman from Staten Island. He was racing his car allegedly, illegally, in New Jersey, got into an accident and actually killed a motorist on the road. Now, his mother and he was arrested in Miami. They were allegedly trying to flee the country, and they believe she was trying to help him escape. They were caught at Miami International Airport, boarding an overseas flight. Now, they both are now facing serious charges. So we're asking 800-585-1051, would you try to get your son or daughter out of Dodge if this happened to them? Let's start with you, Jess. What you think?
It depends on the charge, to be honest. I mean, somebody died. It's not like, some petty crime or something that didn't take someone's life. Somebody passed away, you know what I mean? So I definitely wouldn't be trying to harbor a fugitive, even if that fugitive is my son, if somebody lost their life. Now, I most definitely will try my best to get him out of any type of trouble he's in unless he took a life.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, you got to face the consequences. I mean, like I said, I will stand by you and I will, hire you an amazing attorney. Mm-hmm. But you will definitely going to have to face your consequences because even if I get you out the country and you go to wherever, you still got to face these consequences one day. Yeah. It's not just going to go away. It's not going to be like, oh, he got away. No, it doesn't happen like that. So absolutely positively, he would have to face those consequences, especially doing something like driving and racing and crashing and killing somebody illegally. That doesn't make no sense. And I pray that he didn't have any other substances in the system. But he would have to face his consequences. Charlamagne?
I have no idea what I would do in that situation. I believe in people dealing with the consequences of their actions, and I teach my kids that there is always consequences to your actions. That's why you always have to make good choices. So I truly don't know what I would do in that situation. I would definitely have empathy for the person who lost their life, but my default setting is protect and provide for my babies, but I don't know what I would do in that situation. I don't even know if my mind would even go to, oh, I got to get you out of the country. I don't know. I know my mind would go to what Jess said, like, damn, I got to make sure she got the best lawyer, and I'm gonna definitely hope that they get a bond so we can fight this, without her being behind bars. But I don't know. I don't know what I would do outside of that. I don't think I would say, hey, let me get you out the country. I don't think I would do that.
And then in this situation now, he's locked up. He's definitely not gonna get a bond now for trying to flee. And now his mom is locked up now, so now she has to get out. So it's both. And not for nothing, they're saying in this trial you can get 5 to 10 years depending on
that's
on
it?
what the judge says. Yeah, that's what it says, 5 to 10 years. When
for the mother,
I could be wrong. No, for the son.
For vehicular homicide? Damn.
It's not homicide. It's homicide.
I didn't say nothing about no homicide. I said homicide. You want you want to have it in your mouth so bad.
You want to be on the homicide.
So bad. So bad, Jess. But I will say all I see is a family of bad decision makers, though. You know what I'm saying? They say the apple don't fall too far from the tree. If he's making poor choices like, doing what he did that ended up having him kill somebody, and then she decided, you know what, let's get out of the country. It just seemed like a family of bad decision makers.
Yeah, that was emotional. I just got to save my son. That's what that was. But it was a bad decision. But let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
This is Keisha from Brooklyn. Shout out to Stand Up Business Podcast, by the way.
Hey, girl.
Hey, what's up, Keisha? Talk to us. What's your thoughts?
So my thoughts is, as a mother, I wouldn't even allow my child to just escape something like that. That's a complete heinous crime. I know how it feels to have someone murdered and not have justice. Even if I didn't know someone, that's a heinous crime. Like, if it was a little white-collar crime, a little boost and a little Ponzi scheme, probably. But like Charlamagne said, that family has money. For you to just be able to jump on a jet and say, oh, we're going to get you out of this country, nah, it's time for you to do that time.
Yeah.
Don't agree.
Well, I don't know how much money they have. They didn't jump on a jet. It wasn't like a private jet. It was a commercial airliner.
I'm
sure they had family.
They had some type of money for him to say, I'm going to crash this BMW.
That's right.
And my mom just first thought is to put me on a jet.
That's
Unless
right.
she's doing it through Afterpay or Klarna, she got some type of money lined up for him to just be able to jump on the plane.
I think envy is always coming from a very, very rich perspective. So if it wasn't a phantom in a private jet, he don't think it's no real paper.
Right.
No,
He don't got no real paper.
But
But it could have still been, he could have been on business class on that regular commercial class.
You right.
You never know.
Thank you,
I
Mama.
don't really
Hello.
stop him through that time.
All righty. Hello, who's this?
This Malcolm from VA.
Malcolm from VA. Talk to us. What's your thoughts, brother?
Hey, I'm sorry. They got to eat that.
You got to eat what?
They got to eat that time because I look at it like this. Now, granted, as parents, yeah, we're supposed to help our children. But if it's some accidental, yes, I don't mind helping. But if you're doing something stupid out there, like you rape a girl, you murder somebody, there's no me helping you. You knew what you was doing when you did it. So now you got to pay that. You got to do your time.
Yeah, you're right.
That
and I
is
would
true.
advise all the parents out there, if your child does have a car, especially the one that you paid for, I would put the app on my phone where you can see exactly how fast your kid goes. So I have that app on my phone where I can see, if he's driving aggressively, if he's going over a certain amount, just so you know, and you could check it immediately.
Yeah, but it's too late by then, though, right? If you deciding to drag race and you're doing 80, 90 miles per hour and you kill somebody, you can check the app and it'll tell you how fast you're going, but the damage is done.
Well, you would have checked it earlier. My kids know that I can see that, so they're less likely to do it because they know I'm going to find out. You know what I mean? But 800-585-1051, if your kid got into a situation where they killed somebody, would you try to sneak them out the country? Let's discuss 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're asking 800-585-1051. If your son or daughter got into a little trouble and they killed somebody, would you try to sneak them out the country? Now, this comes from a story out of Staten Island. A mother and son was arrested trying to flee the country after a deadly street race in New Jersey. Now, he's 20 years old. They believe he was racing on the street, killed an innocent bystander in his vehicle, and his mother tried to get him out the country. What would you do? That is the question.
What's
Hello,
his charges?
Who's this?
What's his charges he charged with?
Now, he's been charged with first-degree aggravated manslaughter, second-degree vehicular homicide, second-degree knowingly leaving the scene of an accident resulting in death, third-degree causing death while driving with a suspended license.
Oh, yeah.
2 counts of third-degree endanger. Oh, he's going longer.
Oh, yeah. You didn't ring up about 50.
Oh, hold on. There's 2 more. There's more. 2 counts of third-degree endangering an injured victim, 2 counts of third-degree endangering, third-degree tampering with public records, third-degree hindering, third-degree knowingly leaving the scene of an accident resulting in serious bodily injury, 4th-degree assault by auto, and 4th-degree causing serious injury while driving with a suspended license.
That's why his mother was trying to get him out of there. That's why.
Yeah, that's
she
why
wasn't no lawyer going to get him off of nobody could get him off of none of that. He was going to jail.
Yeah, you can't run. There ain't no running from all them charges though. Like what? Because you got to relocate the whole family. Everybody got to go.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. That's why she did it, because she was like, "There's no way he's gonna sit for about 20." That's what it sounds like.
20.
Like for life, forever.
Exactly. You rang off about 80 years just now.
Mm-hmm. Damn it. Well, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
It's Jay.
Jay, what's up? Talk to us. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I just say, man, shit. In my situation, if it was one of my children, I'm gonna make sure that he or she deal with. My child not gonna run from a situation. He or she gonna deal with the force that he or she created. You know what I'm saying? And put myself in a situation to get locked up ain't gonna do nothing but make the situation more worse.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, you can't be a parent teaching your kids that your actions have consequences, but then when the consequences come, you trying to help them avoid them.
Right, absolutely. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But, like I say, but sometimes some parents, they deal with a situation a little different because the system sometimes, can get out of hand by railroading a child, railroading, you know what I'm saying? And so parents worry, you know what I'm saying? That happens sometimes too.
All right. Well, now his mom is facing, what is she facing? 3rd-degree hindering. So that's what she's facing right now, and she's waiting to be extradited to New Jersey. Hello, who's this? Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Stacy. How are you?
Peace, Stacy.
Stacy, what's up, Stacy?
Hey, okay, so I'm kind of on the fence, right? Because you want to, protect your child, but you also got to have them stand up to their responsibilities because you got to look up. I mean, you got to think, what if that was your loved one? You would want your loved one to be to get justice for them. But yeah, I mean, look, my friend. Okay, I got my homeboy here. You know, my little rainbow friend. My little rainbow friend is here, right?
You hit?
And he was like,
Did you hit?
He was like,
States, have you hit? First of all, have you hit?
Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I hit back in the days, but that's just my homeboy now. Like,
Gotcha.
we cool.
Jesus Christ.
That mean his head game is trash.
No, it's actually really good, but he's talking to some new dude, and I hate every time he tells me about it.
Listen,
Like,
all right, come on.
All right.
Yeah, right. Hello, Charlamagne. Why you pulling me into the gay this morning? It's too early for the gay.
Go ahead, man.
No. Like my homeboy said, if Trump kids get in trouble, you best believe he's bailing them out. He said Biden also told him that no matter what, you bail your people out. So, I mean, but nah, I think you're raising a horrible human being if you don't make them stand up to their responsibilities.
Y'all want to be these old, rich white men so bad. Y'all not them.
Well, no, ain't no y'all. I'm black and I'm proud.
Yes, teach
and loud.
Teach your kids that, you know, your black ass, there's consequences to every action that you do.
Right.
Okay? You got to make the right choices. We don't get to fail.
Right.
Like
Wait
that.
a minute. Where's Art? Why Art didn't answer the phone? I just got right through. My friend was like, "You're not getting through today." I said, "Shut up! Don't tell me what I'm getting through."
Goodbye,
Right.
Stacy. I'll see you Saturday, Stacy. All right, what's the moral of the story?
First of all, where you going to see Stacey at?
Right, like what the hell?
You know
My car show Saturday. He's gonna bring
say
cupcakes.
No,
He's gonna bring cupcakes to the car show, man.
That was
You're
crazy.
crazy.
He is going to bring them cupcakes to that car show. That was crazy. You got bricked up listening to Stacey talk about how good his boyfriend's
All right,
mouth is to be.
Stacey. See you
Oh,
Saturday.
no.
Bye.
He's gonna have cupcakes. He's selling cupcakes at the car show. That's the only thing. Now, cause y'all got dirty minds. What's the moral of the story?
I think the moral of the story is trouble is easy to get into and hard to get out of. And we tell y'all all the time that life is about choices, man. And John C. Maxwell once said, life is a matter of choices, and every choice you make makes you. And once somebody makes a poor decision and a poor choice, they got to deal with the consequences of that choice, man. So.
Yep.
All right, we got the latest with Loren coming up, so don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hold up. Every day I wake up, wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?